Hi, my name is Amara. I'm from Toronto, but I live in Montreal right now, and I'm part of the Canadian Youth Delegation. I'm here to answer Josh and Connor's questions. Josh, your question about C311 and why it was killed in the Senate. I guess there are two reasons. The first is that if you look at what happened in the House with C311, our government, the Conservative government, was the only party that voted against it. So all the other parties came together and voted for it. That's why it passed, but the Conservatives didn't want the bill. So even though this is unprecedented and really, really surprising and makes us all really sad, they got a chance to kill it in the Senate and they took it. And coming into these negotiations, there's basically a divide between people who want to integrate the Copenhagen Accord into the negotiating text and people who don't. And what C311 called for was far more ambitious than the targets that are in the Copenhagen Accord. So the government didn't want to come into these negotiations and negotiate something that was against their domestic law. So if they had passed C311, they would have been contradicting themselves here. And Connor, your question about why people hadn't heard about it. I know Josh has explained this to you guys. This process has been going on for 18 years, and there's been very little progress over those 18 years. So I think the media is probably really tired, especially after Copenhagen. Like, you can see it here. There are far less youth here this year than were here last year. And there's a huge turnover because Copenhagen exhausted people. No one could believe that it was such a failure. And to be honest, I think that the media is probably really tired and isn't sure that any progress is going to happen. But the most important thing is stuff like this. Like, you learning about climate change is really, really important. Getting that into the media, that's a huge part of what we do here. If Canadians actually care about this issue, which I really think they do, they can get it into the media and we can show that we care. Even though the process is stalled and even though our government has stalled the process, I think that we can make a really big difference. So I hope that answers your questions. Have a really good day. We're off to a meeting with the Liberal Environment Critic, which is really, really cool. So yeah, see you later. Bye.